Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. NNPP. Inec not ready for credible polls in Edo and Ondo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you very much for your continuous support. We appreciate you. God bless you. The report reaching us now is that they are saying for credible polls, transparency, for things to be done decently and in order, for everything to go well, INEC is not ready. They said INEC has not put things in place as they should and made it well established that they are ready for the election. It kind of seemed that they are ready to go with anywhere the whistle blow, which is not supposed to be. As a result, they are declaring them unfit and unready for the elections in Edo and Ondo polls. Remember, Edo state election is about 45 days from today, countdown. Ondo is in October. However, they are strong contenders and the stakes are very high. We have in Edo State two major contenders, the incumbent governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and one-time governorship candidate in 2016, Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu, who is greatly supported by Adams Oshomole. Let's get on to the news and carry on with all the details. NNPP, INEC not ready for credible polls in Edo and Ondo. The new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, on Tuesday declared that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is not ready to conduct free and fair elections in the forthcoming governorship election in Edo and Ondo states. The Osun State chairman of the party, Dr. Oluwatosin Odeyemi, a press conference at GMT Event Center at Osogbo said the electoral body threatens to discontinue election process if political parties cannot guarantee peace, shown the lack of seriousness of the body. Rather than embark on a threat to boycott the process, Odeyemi said INEC ought to have reached out to the federal government, which controls security apparatus in the state and countries, to ensure a peaceful atmosphere before, during, and after the electoral process in the two states. Even indicting and initiating that kind of statement is very suspicious. Every indication on ground is a pointer to the fact that the electoral union in our land, INEC, is not ready for free and fair election in the two states, especially Edo and Ondo states. INEC is threatening to discontinue electoral process unless the political party abide by justice. I wish to ask, whose duty is it to ensure peace and order in the state? Who controls the army, police, and other security apparatus in Nigeria? The answer is to all those who will agree with me. Is it not the federal government? And which party controls the federal government? APC, of course. So if you are telling me that unless the state governors put peace in place, you are not sincere, it shows that you are ready to rig this election for APC in both states. INEC should have simply begged the federal government, appealed to them to ensure there is peace before, after, and during the election, rather than pushing responsibility to the doorsteps of the political parties, he said. Odeyemi further berated the federal government for allegedly perpetrating Nigerians to make them vulnerable to selling their votes during elections for peanuts instead of performing their civic responsibility with patriotism. Speaking on political development in Osun, he urged the state governor to prepare to hand over to the party, as it will offer Osun residents the best that they have ever seen. Odeyemi added that the ruling All Progressive Congress APC in the state and the major opposition party, the People Democratic Party, have failed the people greatly in the state. Hence, NNPP have come out to provide a credible alternative to take and secure the people from the slavery of the two parties. He said, as a credible alternative that our doors are open to well-meaning people that are consistent and resolute with a good ideology to genuinely combat corruption and work as a team to bring Osun State out of the humongous depth of man practices it has been plunged in for the past years by these two major parties. These parties will focus so much on youth and women to improve our vision. We are also using this opportunity to inform Governor of Osun State to be ready to hand over power to NNPC, why the PDP should not bother to fill in a candidate for the 2022 election in the state, because we are offering the best package that has ever been, and the people of Osun State will accept us. Inec needs to get their act and themselves together, because they are not ready to conduct credible elections. Even a layman understands that this is all tactics by Inec. Well, you've heard the NNPP declaring that Inec is not ready to be transparent. They want to use manipulation to declare a winner, with the words that they have said. All indication is pointing to the fact that they are not ready for the elections to be done decently and in order. Hence, they are pushing security to the state governors and the party, saying that the party should be the one to provide security. How is that even possible? INEC is an agency that conducts election in the country, and all they need to do is to say to the federal government, we will need assistance with security. This being in place with no fear or favor, you will see that the elections will come and go peacefully, decently, and in order. But what it seems is like some persons wants to use this opportunity to rig the election, according to Oluwatosin Odeyemi. They said this elections is a significant time, a process to determine what will happen in, Osun State. He particularly mentioned Edo and Ondo State, saying that these two states are very central, pivotal to Nigerian democracy, and as such, INEC should do their best to reach out to the federal government rather than saying to Nigerians, we will stop the elections if these parties do not put things in place. How do you mean? How are they supposed to put things in place? Are they the ones to conduct this? Are they the ones to bring in security into the state? They are also, for the two governors of those two states, they are also participants in the election. So what do you want them to do? To leave their own electoral process and begin to go ahead and begin to get, solicit for security? This is not done. Like he rightly said, the INEC bodies should seek and should go to the federal government and ask for what? And ask for help, rather than pushing it to the governors, to the state governors, to say, if you don't do this, we will not do that. You see, everybody is saying, even the blind can see what is going on in Nigeria. Anyway, Nigerians, what do you think? God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. Bye for now.